Welcome in. If you're just joining us this morning, we're continuing the conversation on food allergies pertaining specifically to kids.
Yeah, food allergies, a very serious problem.
It really, really is. Let's talk about what causes them. We kind of touched on it before we went to break.
Right, so we have immune cells that line our GI tract, and they're looking for harmful things like bacteria, viruses, that kind of stuff.
Interesting.
Food components can trigger these immune cells, and once they're triggered, they start releasing histamine. We have a graphic up there.
Okay.
And the histamine is really what causes the symptoms. So that they're lining the GI tract just like the other bacteria, and the cells are trying to do their job.
That is that kind of explains it perfectly, that graphic that we have up there. Very interesting.
Thank
there. Let's talk about, well, you did just describe what's happening, so let's kind of move on to our next part here.
It's important to know these are children, so they're not going to say, oh my God, I feel itchy and swollen like a reaction. They're going to report things like children. So you might see mouth itching, they'll report a lump in their throat, they'll say, hey, I have a little trouble swallowing or a little trouble breathing. And for them, these subtle changes can be an alert to a bigger problem.
Most certainly, and in that specific case, if you notice you eat one thing and there's always some, just go see a doctor, right? Try and get that set up.
Well, they're at school, and so the USDA partners with schools to try to do this alertness, this emergency preparedness plan, and that's one of the things. These are triggers where you need to watch that child a little closer.
That's great that they have that. Let's talk about this. I know this is true because my brother had every allergy in the world, and now he has none. So you can outgrow them.
You can, yes. It looks like milk and eggs you can outgrow. About 75% of the children manage to outgrow this.
As they age?
Unfortunately, peanuts and tree nuts, no, not so much, nor soy or wheat. And as we said earlier, the peanuts and tree nuts, they're really the most severe, and you have the most severe reactions from them.
And there's different levels to that, right?
Yes.
Like you were saying?
Oh, yeah. Ranging from the itching to the heart and lung collapse. Some people are severely allergic to this stuff.
And that's where EpiPens come in, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, very interesting. Great topic. We could probably do 2 weeks of this. Dr. LaPree, love to have you on. Can't wait for that segment. We're going to send it over to Adam for Check the Weather.